Well, it is day 5 of our road trip. It's Wednesday. Yesterday, the day before, 2 days ago, we haven't posted for a couple of days because it's been a bit mad. We've had real problems with Wi-Fi, being able to upload videos. So we went to LA, and we did the LA Hollywood thing, which unfortunately was a bit of a disappointment for us, really, which just goes to show you shouldn't believe everything you see in the movies or on television. It was kind of, one of us got some work done in LA. Can you guess which one and what we had done? If anybody says I got a nose job or I got a hair transplant, I will hunt you down. So we ended up with LA. It was alright. Would I go again?
After 1/2 mile, turn right.
Do excuse my sat nav. We'll come to where we are going in a minute. It was a bit disappointing, really. We had some fairly major problems with the hotel we'd booked up booking us, so we ended up staying at a Comfort Inn, which we have since found out, since being in America, they lie. Comfort Inns are rarely comfortable. We've stayed in 2 now. They've both been dire. And Quality Inns have absolutely zero quality about them. They are horrendous little Bates Motel lodge things, and they should be struck off the earth for being a horrendous experience for anybody that has to stay in them. Unfortunately, the Quality Inn we stayed in was also filthy, which didn't help. So we did LA, and we were a little bit disappointed, and we ended up leaving LA a day early. We were meant to be in LA until Tuesday, till yesterday evening. We decided to leave yesterday afternoon, and we ended up going to Santa Barbara, which a friend of ours in Sacramento, the one we're going to visit, said, go to Santa Barbara. It's the American Riviera, which straight away
Right turn ahead.
makes me worry, because any place that says we are the wherever we are Riviera is normally not like the Riviera. However, Santa Barbara, they tell no lies about. It is a thoroughly beautiful place. It's one of the most stunning places we've been on the entire trip. It is picture perfect. The people are amazing. The climate is fantastic. It's just that words cannot sum up how great Santa Barbara was. So we ended up staying there for 2 days. We've only just left, and we're back on track now for the day we're meant to be in San Francisco, being this afternoon. We've decided, because we took the coast road from LA to Santa Barbara, that we're going to continue on the coast road. Although it is a much longer journey, we're going to do the coast road, Highway 101, all the way down to San Francisco. It should take
Turn right.
about, you see, I nearly missed my turning there.
Proceed on the current road.
So we're going to take this all the way down to San Francisco. The journey should take around 5.5 to 6 hours. If we'd done it on Interstate 10 or Interstate 5, whichever one it is that does that, it would have taken about 4.5 to 5 hours. So the time saving over the scenery, unless you are in a desperate rush, unless there's a life-threatening reason why you need to be in San Francisco, you need to take this road. We've already gone through a couple of little villages, and we've just gone through the sweetest, most beautiful little town called Slovang on the 101. It is beautiful. It's a proper old American town. All the buildings are old. It's very steeped in history. It is beautiful. The other huge benefit, if you're doing this journey in a fairly sporty car, is the roads, the actual coast road from LA to Santa Barbara and from Santa Barbara to Slovang is just brilliant. There's a lot of bends, a lot of twists and turns. The speed limit's between 55 and 65, depends where you are on it. But it's just such a driver's road. You go over these huge bridges that sort of bridge the gap between the mountains that you're driving through, and there's just nothing but water or air underneath you, and it's truly beautiful. It is a really moving experience to drive the roads, which sounds a bit gay, I know, to say that, but when you're surrounded by that sort of scenery, it's just, it's stunning. It's absolutely stunning. And the CX-9, so comfortable still. I mean, we've now done over 3,000 miles in the car. We're obviously on the last leg of our journey now. We've got about 500 miles left until it's sort of game over, and we have to get back on a plane and come home. It has been a phenomenal trip up until now. We have just found out that we are the worst days in history. I think we may have already said this in a previous video post, that it is in fact San Francisco Mardi Gras this weekend. We didn't know. That didn't even register on the radar when we were planning this trip. So we are going to pop along and see what all the fuss is around on Thursday, which is tomorrow. We're staying overnight in San Francisco tonight. And we're going to go out in San Francisco tonight. We're going to experience a little bit of the gayness of San Francisco. I used to work in San Francisco. It's a beautiful, beautiful city. It's a stunning place to be, and one of my favourite places in the States. So I'm really looking forward to showing Marcus some of the sights there. We're going to go and visit Lombard Street, and we're going to go and do all the little touristy things, drive over the Golden Gate Bridge, see Alcatraz, etc., etc., and really embrace what this whole trip's about, which is a road trip. It's designed to show that actually, for minimal money, you can see an awful lot of somewhere. You can do it in style and comfort if you hire the right car, if you've got the right car to do it in, and it doesn't need to be a mad dash rush. You can have fun. I mean, you've seen the videos of us singing and dancing, and well, not dancing obviously while we're driving, but singing, and I don't really dance, not anymore, not since the pole incident. And it's all about, a road trip is all about making your own entertainment on the road. And up to date, obviously we've done nearly the entire road trip now, and we've just had the best time ever. We would definitely do it again. We'd recommend actually that if you're thinking about planning a holiday, look at the road trips option first for where you're going, and just see if you can take in just that bit more of where you're going and actually really see a country you're going to, rather than just fly in, stop, drop, go and visit a beach for 5 days and then come back. We've both got fantastic tans, and we've only been on the road. Yeah, absolutely amazing so far. So we will next update you either in San Francisco. We'll probably do a video diary around the Lombard Street, because it is a fantastic, fantastic thing to behold. And then it's off to Sacramento.